Hello and welcome to Lifelong Scribe, and today we're going to be talking about the Cross of St. Peter, which you might know as the upside down cross. We've all seen this symbol around. It's used on TV and in films as a satanic symbol, or in anime and goth clothes and black metal, just to give a few examples of where you can find it. It's often touted as a symbol of rebellion, as an anti-Christian symbol, or a satanic symbol. But what if I told you it was actually a Christian symbol? This cross is an inverted Latin cross. The Latin cross being the cross most people in the Western world associate with Christianity. It looks like this. But why is an inverted cross a Christian symbol? By popular logic, an inversion of a symbol should be its inversion, its opposite or a corruption of the message. But that's not what this symbol started off meaning. Quite the contrary, you could say. The inverted cross is associated with St. Peter and his martyrdom, as in Catholic tradition it is said that when Peter was sentenced to death, he asked that his cross be upside down as he didn't feel worthy to be crucified in the same way as Jesus. It was an acceptance of martyrdom, but also a symbol of humility, that he wasn't as important as Jesus himself, but merely following in his footsteps, as far as I understand it. This story can be found in a fragmented text in the apocryphal Acts of Peter. Here are a few of the passages. The cross has since become known as the Cross of St. Peter or the Petrine Cross. However, the story of St. Peter's request to be crucified in this way is an apocryphal story, and while googling St. Peter or Petrine Cross will get you a lot of JPEG images of the cross, it was harder to find examples of it still being used in the Christian/Catholic world. I wonder if it's maybe never been a very popular symbol, or if its association with anti-Christian feeling and Satanism in films has led to its use dwindling. I did find a few examples, including St. Peter's College in New Zealand, and so I've linked these examples below. If you know of any examples, I'd be interested in seeing them, so let me know where they are found in the comments. So how did it become an occult symbol? It's believed that this is because it was used by a man called Eugene Vintras, a 19th century cult leader. He claimed to be the reincarnation of the prophet Elijah. He was in trouble with the law on multiple occasions and thrown out of accommodation and jobs for theft. He claimed he was visited by multiple saints and religious figures, leading him to develop his cult. Even here, accusations followed him of strange or obscene rituals and of exploiting his followers financially. This photo shows him wearing an inverted cross on his robes. Considering his reputation, it could well have been the basis for seeing the upside-down cross as something less than Christian. As I mentioned, this symbol has since been used in TV shows, in films, in black metal, and elsewhere as an anti-Christian symbol or as satanic imagery. So much so that many people will see it and believe it to represent evil. We've all seen YouTubers freaking out over graffiti and denouncing some abandoned building as satanic based on this alone. Though really, the graffiti artists, while maybe being a little rebellious in their minds, are hardly invoking Satan. If anything, they'd almost be sanctifying it in the name of St. Peter if we wanted to be trite about this. So what is in store for this symbol? What will it become known as? I don't know. But it's important to know the history of these symbols so we know their meaning, past and present, and so we don't jump to conclusions when we see them. Anyway, that was my little bit of symbol history for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around and see what else I do, you know what to do, and I will see you soon. Bye!